Hey, how's it going, Walking Dead fans? Comic-Con was just here, and we got a full trailer for Tales of the Walking Dead, which will consist of 6 episodes. And we don't know if there's going to be a second season yet or not. I think they're just waiting to see what the public thinks and take it from there, I guess. And 6 episodes for the first season at least, and each episode is going to be different from the last with different and new characters. So it's yeah, you could start on episode 5 and then go back to 1, and it wouldn't make a difference really, I guess. And so let's get into the trailer. So actually, one character that we will see again is Alpha, and well, she's not Alpha at this point. She is known as D, which was her name before. And yeah, well, I guess we'll be seeing how she kind of turns more into Alpha. And we also see Lydia again, and but not the same actress. It's played by a younger actress, of course. And yeah, it'll be Alpha, you know, D kind of going more and more into Alpha, and you know, kinda, and the way it affects her daughter. And so this next shot, we also see my boy Terry Crews is also going to be in it, along with Olivia Munn. In their own episode, they'll be starring in their own episode together. And of course, no scene is complete without Terry Crews. Terry Crews lifting some serious heavy weights. You know, you gotta love it, baby. You know, that's what we come to see. You know. So we also will be getting a separate episode of a scientist, and he's trying to study the undead, and maybe we'll find something about walkers we never knew before. And he also has this jacket, and I'm pretty sure it's made out of skin actually. And yeah, which I thought was kind of cool. And I'm looking forward to that episode. Really, I think that one's going to be really good. All of them, I think are going to be really good actually. And so this shot here, we get to see Atlanta again, and in this episode, starring those two ladies right there. And it takes place right at the beginning, I'm pretty sure. So Rick is still in the hospital, and yeah, during that time, still in his coma. Now, in this trailer for that same episode, we see Parker Posey, and she actually ends up getting bit on the neck. She lets the zombie actually bite her, and we see it in the trailer, which I kind of thought would be a spoiler, but you know, I guess we still don't know what happened to that blonde-haired lady, so she probably ends up dying too, honestly. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Now, this here we see Jesse Usher, who was from The Boys, A-Train. And this episode, I find this episode very interesting because we see a couple of shots of him, and he's it's like a big angry mob, I guess you could say. And it looks like they got a hold of him, hold the A-Train there, and you know, it looks like they're about to kill him, maybe burn him alive. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it looks like they're gonna kill him because, you know, they're yelling at him, saying he's a monster, saying he's gonna pay for what he's done. And what was most interesting about that is when they're saying monster, they're saying it in French, and like some of them are speaking a little French, I think, during that scene. And we know now from World Beyond, spoiler alert if you haven't watched the ending. It's been out for a while, so it's honestly your fault, bro. It's not my fault, guy. Okay, I'm gonna say it. So we get a post-credit scene at the end, and it's of these new walkers, these new variant walkers, and well, actually, we see this doctor, and she came back to this place, and I think she would have been one of the doctors who maybe started the virus, because if you see, there's like words in black spray paint up top, and it says the French, or the dead was born here. It was something like that. The dead was born here. I think that's what it said. The dead was born here. So we know that the French somehow started the virus, and they were working on a cure too, but I guess clearly they failed so far, at least. And you know, this guy comes looking for that doctor, that woman doctor, and he's saying, you know, you guys are all gonna pay, and he ends up just killing her. Pay for what you done. And yeah, it was all in French, of course. They were speaking, and I don't know. I thought that was kind of funny how they were speaking French in this trailer too, and you know, saying this guy's gonna pay for what he's done. And yeah, but I guess, you know, we're gonna have to wait and see, of course. Wait and find out. So yeah. So the theory, it's just a long shot, I guess, but you know, just how the scenes were done with Jesse, you know, telling them he's gonna pay for what you done. People, you know, it was in French, you know, but we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. And at the end of the trailer, we get this big explosion, huge explosion, and it's in a parking lot, and yeah, that's kind of how the trailer ends, with this big explosion at the end. And yeah, I gotta say this whole trailer, you know, start to end, it looks really well done. You know, high quality. You know, even just for being a spin-off anthology series. You know, the stories, they all seem very interesting, and you know, it's got me hyped for the show. You know, I same for you guys, I imagine. You know, it looks really good, really well done. You know, I think it's really gonna surprise us how good it is. So yeah, we come to the end of the trailer, so that's gonna do it for me in this vid. You know, tell me what you're most hyped for in the show in the comments below, and have a great day. Peace.